Television. Great game tomorrow between two candidates for the title for Champions League. And according to what we see, in the first leg, Real Madrid's stadium is very important. According to Real Madrid mood right now, what do you expect for tomorrow? So a difficult, good game tomorrow. We're trying to prepare it very well to recover players that can help us. We try to have the same game as we played 1 week ago, is the idea. And obviously we have to take into account every difficulty that we may have of this kind of games. I mean, of a playoff, where everything is at stake in just 90 minutes. Hello, Javier Arraez from Cadena Ser. I would like to ask you about the game. That is what has brought us here. A great Champions League game. But everything that you're speaking about after what we saw yesterday against, in the game between Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano, do you have anything to tell us? Because last Saturday you said in El Sadar, the last games, we see the images of what has happened in the Spanish League. I don't know if you have anything to say. Nothing to say. No comments. I've already given my opinion about what's going on. It's something quite surprising, and I have no further comments about it. Obviously, we're not happy of what has happened. What happened against Osasuna and against Atletico de Madrid. These are games where I think that we have been affected by some of the decisions that we still don't understand. Or I still don't understand. Good morning, José Luis Sánchez for Jugones, La Sexta. So Champions League is back. Do you feel more relaxed with European referees? Yes. Because I think that statistics speak by themselves. There are less VAR interventions. The VAR intervenes when it's just necessary. You need to take into account that normally in Champions League we have the best referees in from every country. So the quality is very high in this sense. Carlo, hello. On your right, Ruben Cañizares, ABC. Guardiola said during the weekend after beating Newcastle that his team has 1% of possibilities to move on the playoff. Do you buy the 99% of possibilities that maybe you may have against Manchester City? Maybe that's a strategy to motivate his team. Well, he doesn't think that, of course. I'll ask him tomorrow before the game. I'll ask him, do you really think that you have just 1%? Of course, he thinks that he has more possibilities, and we don't think that we have 99% of possibilities. We think that we have a small advantage, that we have to take advantage of, and we'll try to play the same game that we played on the first leg, and things worked out really well there. Hello, Carlo. Good afternoon, Miguel Ángel Díaz, Cadena Cope. So you say that you feel more relaxed when playing a Champions League game compared to a league game. There's no so much controversy. You've complained about some mistakes in last games. Maybe this is something punctual, or do you think that it could be something that is fixed? Or maybe the national championship could be fixed. Well, I just want to say what I've seen on the last games. There have been clear mistakes, and that's it, period. Hello, Lorenzo Mateo, El País. Maybe this has happened a few more times, and sometimes you've gone through really tough situations to move on the playoff. Maybe, do you take this into account when talking to the players to remind them of some episodes so that these episodes don't happen again? Well, this is a psychological topic. Of course, we take that into account. Sometimes it has happened, but it's difficult to change that, to fix it, really. You can say, well, we have no advantage. We have to think of the game as if it was 0-0, so nobody believes you. Because there's a fact. We scored 3 goals and the City scored 2. We can't change that. What you can change is, well, the team, the way you are conceiving the game. Of course we'll try to play as we did 1 week ago, but the situation won't be the same. We can't forget of that fact. We have an advantage. We can't forget about it. Hello, Edu Aguirre from El Chiringuito. Speaking about the that sanction to Bellingham, maybe you have the hope that he's not penalized? Yeah, of course we do. Hello, Carlo. Good afternoon. Fernando Burgos, Onda Cero. It seems that you don't have many doubts for tomorrow. Rudiger is back. I guess that he'll be in the initial team. So, Tchouaméni will be at the will be working as midfielder. Asensio in the middle of the defense line. You have no doubts, right? No, I don't. Maybe you do. I don't. So this is the doubt that I've had. But these doubts have vanished. So maybe you would be doubtful until tomorrow. Let's say, no, I'm just kidding. Rudiger can play since the beginning, and Tchouaméni can play as a joker, and Asensio can play as a central defender. We have to see. We have to see Valverde, because he is trained today. He has good feelings. But after playing against Osasuna, he had some issues. So let's see. Maybe he can. Raúl maybe can play. Hello, Carlo. Miguel Ángel Toribio for Radio Marca. You had been chasing that collective defense. So, when your team showed a high commitment at the defense line, you had a tie. You had a tie against Atletico, against Osasuna, and you won in Manchester. But I don't know what balance you have with your supporters, with your assistants. So it's like, the better we play, the worse result we have. So what do you tell to your assistants? What do you speak about with your assistants? So it's true that during these 3 games we didn't have a good result. It was against City, but the team was playing well, I think. This would make us have confidence and a positive spirit. We have to keep on playing good with quality. And in these last games we've seen sacrifice and collective work that we've been able to have. Hello, Mario de la Riva for us. I'd like to ask you about Lucas Vázquez. If he can play tomorrow, he can be playing since the very beginning. I don't know. Maybe he won't be in the lineup. He still has not completed his recovery program. Hello, Filippo Ricci, Gazzetta dello Sport. So we've had a VAR for almost 9 years. We can make a balance. There's something that is not very much used in Champions League. There are many controversies in Italy too. I don't know how you see things. Maybe, well, it was said that it was here to help us, and I don't know if that's the case. Well, I have my doubts here. I have my doubts because I think that VAR has taken a lot of responsibility to what it has to look for, that it would be the referee. So as soon as you remove responsibility from the judge, that could be a difficult system. VAR has arrived to remove big mistakes and important, obvious mistakes. for interventions that are just football. So it removes the natural flow of football. So with penalty kicks, not only against us, there are many actions that are part of the game. I don't know how many players, how many coaches agree on these kind of penalty kicks. For example, Lenormand against Borja Iglesias, all the stomps. I mean, it's difficult to understand penalty by Tchouaméni or Camavinga. So all these things, I think that if they need the VAR, it removes accountability from the referees. Of course, there can be mistakes, but the decision is made by the VAR, and I really don't understand this. So last two questions. Hello, Carlo, here at Simono for L'Equipe and RTV. I would like to know if you have the feeling that Mbappé is at his best moment since he arrived here. If you see him, if you see that he trusts himself, if you see that confidence, and if you have felt some kind of excitement or a higher motivation before his great big appointment with Real Madrid. Well, nothing new under the sun, I would say. He's motivated, he's doing well. He's motivated as everybody. I think that he manages stress very well before the game. He stays very much relaxed. He has a good management of his three, of everything. He's doing a very good job. Last question, Adrian Foth for El Desmarque. Maybe that letter that was sent by the club 2 weeks ago to the federation could be affecting the referees' actions. I don't want to think about this. Thank you.